Hello, everyone. I would like to welcome you to M118 Finite Mathematics. This is my summer class for the summer session 1 of 2020. My name is Mr. Becker, and I will be your instructor for this summer session. I just want to record this short introductory video and give you a little bit of information that can help you be better prepared for this course. It starts on May 18th, and it is 6 weeks long. It is a very intense course. There is going to be homework every day and every week, and you are going to have a midterm 3 weeks into the semester and a final exam on June 26th. It's very important that you are diligent in getting your work done in a timely manner. I want to take a few moments and go through some of the things that you can expect to see when you log into Canvas so that you'll be best prepared to take this course. So I'm going to share my screen now and take us over to Canvas. And this is the syllabus page for the course. As you can see, there's a course description and it shares my contact information. I want you to notice that my email address and phone number for my office are there. I will be getting my office phone calls, even though I am not in the office. They will be forwarded to my computer at home. I will have office hours by appointment, and they will be via Zoom in this format that you are viewing me in right now. So if you want to contact me and set up a Zoom appointment for any questions that you have, I'm happy to do that with you. Please notice the content that we'll be covering. We have quite a bit of content to cover in just 6 weeks, and the grading scale is right here. This is a traditional online course. It is not a hybrid course. I will not be having video sessions where the class can gather together. This will strictly be online homework and an online midterm and an online final exam. And you can see the grading scale there. Other information that you may wish to review is scattered throughout this syllabus. My grading scale is right there. It's a traditional grading scale, 90, 80, 70, 60, with appropriate pluses and minuses factored in. Now, if you've never done an online math course, I want to tell you that this course is traditionally more complex than your in-class face-to-face class session. You're doing a lot of work on your own, and that independent study may help you feel like you have more freedom, but the reality is that you don't have that constant contact with the instructor, so it is an intense experience. I only recommend online math courses for students who are dedicated and will get the work done in a timely fashion. So if that's you, I'm delighted, and I'm going to do everything I can to help all of you get through this course. I want to highlight a couple of things here in the Canvas page. Each week you're going to have a set of assignments to do. They're broken down into what I call modules. There are 6 of them, and if you look over here on the left-hand menu, you'll see the modules button. The first module is complete, and I'm going to show that to you just so you can get an idea of what it looks like. So when you click on modules, it's going to open up this set of 6 weeks worth of work. And the first week, there will be an agenda there. That'll be like a weekly syllabus, if you will, that outlines the things that you need to get done. I want you to notice that in the very first week, there are 5 homework sections, 5.1 through 5.5. Now, I know there are a lot of menu items here, and it might seem intimidating, but I want to explain to you that each of the sections has an associated PowerPoint and multiple videos, short videos that you can view that will help you with the learning. So if you click on the PowerPoint, for example, it's going to open up a PowerPoint that is keyed to that section of your textbook, and that is your textbook right there, 12th edition of Finite Mathematics and its Applications by Goldstein, Schneider, and Siegel and Hare. It is important that you get the My Math Lab access code for this book. You do not have to own the physical book. If you don't own the physical book, that's okay, but you have to get the My Math Lab access code, which can be purchased through the Pearson website, or you can buy it at the IUN bookstore. But that will give you a copy of the e-text. So you'll have the textbook right there on your computer, and it will grant you access to all of the homework assignments. So it's critical that you get that access code. Now, you can get a 14-day trial code, if you will, that will give you the first couple of weeks. But after those 14 days are up, you will no longer have access to My Math Lab. And since the course is 6 weeks long, don't think you can skate by on that 14-day code. So anyway, there is a PowerPoint associated with each section of the material, as you can see. And in the first section, 5.1, we're going to be talking about sets and elements and unions and intersections and things like that. So you have access to a PowerPoint that's keyed directly to the book. You will also have links to short videos that are keyed directly to different aspects of the book. So for example, this is keyed to section 5.1 and talks about set operations.
Professor Rickard. In this video, we're going to look at the operations we can use with sets. So let's first define the operations that we're going to use.
So I want to point out that this video is only about 5 minutes long. Nearly every video is less than 10 minutes. Many of them are less than 5 minutes. And they will give you concepts in the book that you might need to see live teaching from. And so that's very helpful. And again, they're keyed directly to the book. I will also add in different sets of notes and other videos that you might find useful throughout the semester. These are not required. You do not have to look at these, but you will find them beneficial if you use them. The first tab up here under the week 1 agenda will be your homework assignment. And when you click on that, it's going to open up. Now, obviously, you can't access this until the 15th of May, but it's going to open up your homework assignment for that section. I have selected 10 problems for every section. So there will be no more than 10 problems in any section. And so during the first week of homework, you're going to have 5 sections of 10 homework problems. That'll be 50 problems that you'll have to do. What I've decided to do is not require that they be due until the midterm, because the midterm exam is going to cover all of the content that we obviously learn up to that point. So the homework's not going to be due until then, but if you do not pace yourself, if you do not work to stay on track and get that work done in a timely fashion, you're going to find yourself in week 3 frantically scrambling to try and get all the work done on time. That's just not going to be very effective. I want to go back to the syllabus and remind you of the grading scale. 40% of your homework, or 40% of your final grade, is going to be the homework in my math lab. So those 10 problems that you do for each section, all of that accumulated is going to be 40% of your grade. Your midterm exam will be 30% of your grade, and your final exam will be the last 30% of your grade. Now, I will drop the 2 lowest homework scores throughout the semester. So if there's a day where you just don't get the homework done, if there's one of those times where you just can't get everything done in time, that'll be dropped. Don't worry about it. The 2 lowest will be dropped. But it's very important that you try to do the best you can on all of them. Once we get past the midterm, the homework that was due will not be available any longer, and a new homework will start, which will be for the second half of the semester. I will tell you that there are more sections in the first 3 weeks than there are in the last 3 weeks, and the reason for that is because during week 6, the only thing that is going to happen is that we are going to review for your final exam. There will be a final exam review that I put out on paper. I will hold a Zoom meeting for anybody who wants to meet with me to do a live final exam review. And that final exam will be cumulative over the entire set of content that we have done throughout the entire semester. So as you can see, this is going to be a very rigorous course. The good news is that it's going to be like ripping off a Band-Aid. It's going to be intense, but it's going to be quick and you'll be done. I have a lot of success with my students when they take this course during the summer, if they're committed to getting the work done. And I'm confident that if you're already in this course, that you are committed to getting this work done. I also have a lot of students from IU Bloomington who take this course online. And I often have good success results with my students across all schools. But my Bloomington students do seem to step up and get the work done pretty regularly. So I'm confident that if that's you, you're going to do well. I know my IU Northwest students are also going to do well, and I'm going to do everything I can to help you get through this course in a timely manner and hopefully in a painless manner. We're living in kind of a crazy time right now. A lot of us have been locked down in our houses for a while and will continue to be for a little while. So if you are in that situation, use this time well and wisely to accumulate those credits that you need to get your degree. because this is all going to be over eventually. And we're going to jump back into normal life, whatever normal looks like. And if you've managed to knock out some courses during this quarantine time and have a lot of success, you're going to be primed for even bigger things in your own future. I'm looking forward to being your teacher this semester, even if I don't get to meet you face to face. I encourage you to reach out by email or phone and or Zoom and tell me a little bit about yourself, because the one thing I don't like about online courses is I don't get to know my students, and I love teaching my students. So I wish you a lot of success as we kick off the semester. Feel free to reach out to me with any questions that you might have, and I will talk with you throughout the semester. Take care.